Alright guys, how's it going out there? Rooster here in Tennessee, roostercb.com. And here we go. Stryker 955 all the way, prepaid by a customer, been very patient. I think we're about a week late on this one. Generally try to tell people 4 to 6 weeks, but with everything going on, as busy as we stay, sometimes we run a little bit over. So apologies to him for that, but I do appreciate his patience. And this one is for Mr. Michael A. And we're going to test it here all the way 955. For those unfamiliar, when I say all the way, that's just a term I use to shorten up explaining all the mods that have been done to it. The average power / modulation mod that'll give you some forward swing on the bird on average. And then you have your final upgrade, your AM regulator upgrade. Now, on top of that, I do recommend, even if you do not buy one from me, upgrading your power cord. 8 gauge OFC is what I recommend. I know there's some people out there selling a little bit smaller, but to me, bang for buck, performance increase, the 8 gauge wire is the way to go. And this is OFC. Not that in this, length of run, copper clad would probably make a big difference, but do like to use the highest grade wire we can. And you guys can read the reviews on the website about those. Everyone that has seen them, or everyone that has bought them, sees a good improvement out of their radio, and they don't see the voltage drop on their radio that they normally would see. But that being said, we will test this guy on AM. We will test it on sideband, make sure it falls within the parameters we're looking for. I will tell you guys, some people have said in the past, oh, you can't upgrade the finals on those Strykers because when you do, they try to oscillate on sideband. Okay, that's partially true. You have to go into the service menu and mess with the settings. Every one of them is a little bit different. That's why I double check them, triple check them before they go from here. Now, for reference, we are testing at 14.8 volts. That's a good happy medium to test at. That way, should we see something like that happen, hopefully it's going to show up here because the customer's probably going to run it at a little bit lower voltage when they get it. But yes, you can upgrade the finals in these. You just have to go back into the service menu and make some adjustments after doing it. It is not simple as install the finals and let it rip, okay? You have to go in there and finish with some stuff. All right, that's enough talking. 2.5 minute intro. You guys know I hate doing that. Let's see how this 955 does. Let's just start with our RF power wide open on AM here. And we've got a 250 watt slug, and we're on average power top scale. Hello. Hello. Audio. Now, when I'm done with this video, I'm probably going to go in and turn his RF power up a little bit, his AM carrier. I didn't double check it before the video. That's pretty low, but just look at the forward swing on average. Hello, audio. Even from a low carrier, 50 to 60 watts average power. And then PEP, audio 1, 2, 3, 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 audio. About 140, 145 PEP. Sometimes they'll do 115, 125. The higher end, they'll do, 140 to 150. But what I am going to do after this video is over with, go into the service menu and turn his AM carrier, his low AM carrier, or his high AM carrier. We'll adjust that some. That way it goes up to like 20 watts. He should never need it to go higher than that. And then, obviously on the low, we'll leave it kind of where it's at because I'm sure it's keying nothing on low. Hello. Yeah, so nothing. Hello, audio. And it still swings. But as soon as you add a little bit of carrier, you see that average power come to life. So now what we're going to do is just go to upper sideband. And again, what we like to check for here, double check for, make sure you don't have any kind of carrier or oscillation on sideband. Obviously with sideband, when we just key the mic, we shouldn't be seeing a reading on the watt meter until we speak into it. So we always like to double check that, which I have before the video started. Hello. Hello. So 75 average. That can be turned down as well. If somebody wants, you can adjust the sideband power in the service menu where it comes down. Audio This is wide open. Hello. I mean, it'll do crazy power, average, on sideband if you want to run it that high. Do I recommend it? No, not particularly, but it will do it. Audio, this is your PEP. Audio 1, 2, 3 on sideband. Audio, 125. Current draw. Hello. Somewhere between 9 and 12 amps is where you want to be with it wide open, in my opinion. But we're going to back it down here. Show you how changing it like that'll. Hello. You see, just turning it back a little bit changes the amount of current that it draws. So, Michael, I hope you like this thing, man. Always glad to see people get these killer radios. For those that are interested out there, if you don't talk on sideband, save yourself some money and get a 655. Okay, if you like this style of radio, you don't like the 497, the way it's laid out, the 447. You want to save some money and get an AM only radio that looks like a 955, sounds like a 955. Get a 655. A lot of people out there still are buying the 955s that don't use sideband. Okay, that is the only difference between the 655 and the 955. Hello, audio 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Make sure our talkback works. Audio 1, 1, 2, clean and mean. Check, check, check. Audio. Make sure it receives before we box her up, guys. There's your receive. There's your serial number. Make sure I don't pull a Houdini on you and send you the wrong radio. One of my favorites. I like them a lot. The 497 probably is my favorite out of all the Strykers that are out right now, but I'll probably keep one of these for myself eventually if we ever get caught up to where every one of them that we get ready doesn't sell. But they're selling as soon as we can get them ready. So eventually I'll keep one, but not today. This one goes to Michael. Appreciate it, man. More to come. Got a stack of customer radios over here to double check before we get them boxed up. And this was the first one on the list. Thanks, everybody. Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. See you, bye.